When it comes to paying tax, if you've got self-assessment tax returns, you can put your payment off till January, until January next year, January 21, so you don't have to pay it till then. But what you can also do, as long as your tax bill isn't more than £30,000, you can actually pay it off in monthly instalments now. So that's a big bonus. So you've not got a big bill to face next year. You can start paying it off over 12 months. And the only thing to note is that there is an interest charge. I think it's around 2%. I think it's 2.6%. So it's not a lot, but it's all about easing that cash flow and stopping you from worrying. I'm just going to mention the income support scheme, and this is a difficult one because it keeps changing, and it will probably keep changing. Now, my area of expertise isn't in the payroll department. We have a full payroll department here, and I spoke to one of the girls before, and who heads the payroll, and she said, "What are you talking about? It's all changed. It changed an hour ago." So I've gone online, looked at it, and she sent me a load of stuff as well. But basically, we're looking at it's sort of going to replace the furlough, which ends the end of the month. So we've got to make these claims for the new job support scheme. And the way it basically works is that depending on whether you're in tier 2 or tier 3, which means if you're in total lockdown, the government just pay a flat 67% instead of the 80% they were paying under furlough. But if you're in tier 2, it looks like anybody wanting to work will be working, or they can work 20 hours. As long as they work 20 hours a week, they qualify for this particular scheme. It was 33 hours, it's been reduced to 20 hours. The way it works is that as the employer, you will pay them obviously for the 20 hours work, but you'll also pay an additional 5% of the unworked hours. Now, it was 33% of the unworked hours, so it's actually a lot fairer system, and the government will prop that up by donating it, for giving the balance of the 67% of the unworked hours. Now, they say unworked rather than the total, but it ends up being that people will still get a reasonable amount, but the maximum that they will get is £1,875 a month. Now, to be on this scheme, I think they've got to have to be in employment where the last RTI submission went in, and I think it's around the 23rd of September. So I think most people are probably covered on that, because a lot of people missed out on the furlough because they simply weren't in employment by the deadline. So we've got that. We're also getting another benefit for self-employed workers, because it's 62% covered by the state, not 67%. So the employee will probably still lose about a third. And it is the 23rd of September that they've got to be on the payroll by. Now, the other areas that we've got to look at is the amount of monies that the grant for self-employed people will get. Now, it has improved, and it's gone from 20% of your average monthly profits to 40% of your average monthly profits, up to a maximum of £3,750 a month. So that's quite good, but you've got to prove these profits, and the government are basically looking for 3 years worth of accounts. If you haven't got 3 years, then they'll take up to 1 year and sort of use that as a basis of estimation. So that they are really trying to be very, very fair about this. So you claim what you can. If you're not sure how much money you've made, just let me know, or let my company know, and we'll have a look at. If we don't act for you, we can still have a look at your accounts and give you an idea of what you need to be paying, what you need to have earned, and what you're likely to get.